All right, I have got audio on. We are live, but nobody can see us. I gotta find us first. There
Where are we hiding? I'm hiding in the stack of quilts.
we are. Okay. All right. I think we are officially live
I can
on
see us. Oh
on
my God.
camera.
We're on the screen.
All right. Awesome. Now I'm gonna pull up something so I can see the chat and I know what's going on there.
All right, folks, it is 7:30 on the dot. Good evening or good afternoon if you're on the West Coast.
I've got things.
Thank you for AQSG. This is for their 2025 virtual winter seminar. I think this is the third seminar they've had like this virtually. This is in addition to the AQSG annual in-person seminar that we have, and that's around the country. Last year it was in Tarrytown, New York. This year it's going to be in Portland, Maine, and I am really excited to go visit Portland, Maine for the annual seminar this fall. Tonight we're going to have a fundraising auction, though. All the proceeds tonight, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be donated and go towards AQSG's activities. And we have 17 items that were generously
Maybe try the other side of the screen stuff.
AQSG
Yeah, I'm
members.
looking to see because I'm like,
So
what
we're
is
just going to
best?
go through some terms and
Maybe
conditions
the other side
before
so we can see the
start.
bidding.
I want to welcome you. My name is Dana Balsamo
Yeah.
from Dana Auctions,
Where
and
is the audio
we're
thing
donating
for
our
her?
services this evening.
Underneath her,
we did the cataloging. We
see that
did
bar
the
underneath her
acquisition,
live feed.
and we're running
Is
the
that what that
auction,
is?
and this is our
Is that audio?
donation to AQSG.
Mhm.
This evening, I have my husband Jojo
Okay.
helping.
I'm
He's
going to
gonna
turn her
clerk
down
the
just for a
auction.
little bit so we can
And
tell
we're just gonna
our
get started with a
viewers
couple of announcements.
what we're
So
looking
if
at,
you
what we're
are
doing
an
here.
AQSG member for
Mhm.
this year,
So I'm going to mute Dana just real quick. So, because sometimes it's hard to talk over people. So, for everybody watching us on the AQSG YouTube channel, as well as the Quilt Nerding channel, we have a very special guest with us, Julie Silber. I mean,
my goodness.
Julie, and I'm sorry, Julie, I did not prepare your bio, but Julie is amazing. Julie is our hero. Julie knows so much about quilts. Julie was a curator for the Esprit collection, so I know you guys have heard her name before. So we are absolutely thrilled to have her with us, and she's gonna watch this auction with us.
Delighted to be here. Thanks for inviting me. I'm a nerd. Finally.
Yes.
You have been a nerd
You've
since
always
day
been a nerd.
one. Yeah, I was gonna say we
oh.
talk about like the nerds that carved the way. I mean, I'm sure
Yes.
most people in the audience know that you are one of the country's premier quilt dealers, and you've been dealing how many years now?
Well, it depends when. Let's see. I started selling quilts in 1969. I opened my first shop in 1972. And it was a long time ago. A different world, folks.
Oh, just a few years ago, Julie. Come on.
Well, thanks for all the kind words. I'm one of the lucky people who has been able to make my passion a way to make a living. And I've been able to do it for all these years, 60 or something like that. It's the greatest. And it's wonderful to see you younger people coming up now. That's what we like. We like seeing you young folks.
Well, we are.
Well, and we like
excited.
hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here.
All right, so I am gonna let's put Dana back on and see what she's.
like we said, PayPal or credit card.
Payment.
There is a 5.5% Nebraska sales tax on the total purchase if we're shipping within Nebraska. So that is just our Nebraska winning bidders are going to have to pay that 5.5% sales tax. That's because AQSG's headquarters where they operate is in Lincoln, Nebraska. We're going to be shipping purchases around February 4th. And like I said, Dana Auctions is going to
22
send
on
you your
Quilt
quilts.
Nerding. We've got 6 here on AQSG.
Non-members will pay actual shipping, and that payment will go directly to Dana Auctions.
So I'm going to mute Dana for a little bit just to tell people what she's talking about. If you're an AQSG member for this auction, because it's an AQSG fundraiser, if you're a member, you don't have to pay the buyer's premium and you get free shipping. Very rare in the auction world.
That's significant too.
It's
Right?
very significant.
Yeah. And Julie, we talk a lot about buyer's premium and really we didn't know a lot about it. And so we had asked some folks in the auction world, like, is there a ceiling for the buyer's premium? No, there's not.
It seems to be going upper and upper all the time. But
What's
they have kept it at a very reasonable 15, I think, isn't it? 15,
Yeah.
18?
What's
Yeah.
the highest you've seen recently?
30.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we were wondering if we saw 30 or if we were lying and maybe it was 28, but no, since you've seen it too, then
I gasped at it.
Mhm.
But, so, I mean, that's another. Dana is so great. Her auction is so great for so many reasons. One, she's knowledgeable specifically about quilts, Two, she's completely honest, transparent, thorough in describing especially any flaws, and has this reasonable way of a reasonable premium. So it's wonderful.
It is. Let me just say hello to some people that we have sitting in the chat. Miss Carrie Dell, hello. Alicia Thomas. We've got Cheryl Lowe, Kathy Blacklock, Barb Garrett. Love you, Barb. We've got Arlene. Hey, girl. Lisa Riggs. Of course, the lovely Becky. Let me see if I've got anyone I'm missing in AQSG's chat. Feel free, y'all, to chat in there too if you're in that screen. Lots of things going on. Lots of things. I feel, Steph, it's been a while since we've done this, so I'm like, all the tabs and all the things.
I know.
And all the screens. And I've got my phone and I got like...
Yeah, and we've been doing room monitors for the virtual seminar, the lectures. So we're switching around a lot. So.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I just realized I didn't have AQSG open so that I could look at any chats there.
That's all right. I've got it.
Okay,
I'm good. You pay attention. Ooh, Kathy says she's seen 38% buyer's premiums in the UK.
38%.
Okay, I think Cheryl says we're starting.
Okay, let's turn the volume up and see. We love Dana's auction call.
The hand quilting is really, really fine. Really, really tiny hanging grid. Lovely feathers going diagonally across the blocks. It does have some minor condition issues. There's some minor wear to the turkey red fabric. And some minor spots. Want to make it a note that there is a paper note attached that it was made by Marianne Wells Coate. I've got that little note right here. And the date that she was alive. She was alive March 29th, 1826 to February 21st, 1870.
Fantastic quilting.
And this quilt was generously donated by Julie Silber from Julie Silber
Julie!
Quilts. And we're going to start this off. We have an absentee bid of $100. I have 100, now 110, 100, 110, 110, 110, 110, now 120, 120, 120, 110, now 120, 120, 120, 110, which bid 120, because you bid 120, because you 120, 120, now 130, 130, 130, 120, 130, 130, 130, 130, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 150, 150, 160, 160, 160, 150, 160, 160, 160, 160, 170, 170, 170, 160,
Julie, am I fighting you?
71, 71, 71, 81, 81, 81, 71, 81, 81, 81, 91, 91, 91, 90, now 200, 200, 200.
We're gonna make Dana work hard.
200 to go, 200.
That
Beautiful.
tiny little binding on it is really
200 now
great.
220.
I also,
220,
Dana takes
220,
fantastic
220,
photos.
200 now 220. 220 now 240.
Lots of provenance.
220, 240, 240, 220.
Now, does it
240,
have like a
240,
little
240,
flange or
240,
something? It looks like there's like a little
240,
green.
220, 240,
Like,
240 now.
is that just the picture, or does it look like there's like a something along the edge?
260, 240,
That's a piping.
Okay, yeah.
Tiny little piping along the edge, which we do see in some of these early quilts, but it's such a difficult thing to do.
Yeah, and it does. It looks so teeny tiny.
It is, yeah. And it takes a really great quilt maker to do that.
I'm feeling real anxious.
Polka dots.
Oh, I
That's what I
love
like.
those dots. Oh,
Mm.
and I know what a
100%
what a challenge it is to applique hundreds of dots.
320 now, 340, 320, 340, 340, 340, 320.
One of those things that either put her in the loony bin or kept her out. One of the two. There's you see that little piping down there?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just a little tiny stripe. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a lovely, lovely detail that finishes quilts in sort of an elegant way.
All right, come on, bidders.
So nice to
AQSG.
have the provenance. That's fantastic to have that.
Yeah, for sure.
360 now, 380, 360, 380.
Wow, we're coming out pretty decent here today.
360 now, 380 going.
I thought we would go higher faster.
360 now, 380 going twice.
It is a really cool block.
call. And we sold it $360. That went to bidder number 5.
All right. That's all right. That's a good start.
That was a really good
Was it
start
you,
for the
Julie?
auction
It was
today.
not.
Oh,
Lot
it was not
number
me.
2.
It was not.
Bear with me.
I love this one. This one is so
That is
beautiful.
horrible.
Dr.
The precision-
Dunton loved Delectable Mountains.
Ah,
And so, he's my guy, my research topic.
Right,
And yeah,
right.
he was in love with Delectable Mountains.
He's your
Lot
boyfriend.
number 2. This
was he
donated
religious?
by Barbara Brackman.
No, not at all.
Okay.
So,
Just wondering if the name of, the name of it refers to Pilgrim's Progress,
Okay.
the mountains, and which is a big Christian
mhm.
It is in fair condition,
text
several
from a long time
spots
ago.
fading,
Um,
and there
but
is a small tear to
I
an
noticed
right
the
over here, but it really,
very
really,
precise
really
piecing
looks
on this
nice.
thing. Those
Early
points are
war pink. It's got a really
showing up
lovely
really
sense of
well.
color
Nice
there
quilting too.
Nice
Mhm.
quilt. Donated
I
by
love from a
Barbara
distance
Brackman.
because it's
Strong
so,
supporter of
there's such
American
fine
Quilts
little
Study
tiny,
Group. What can we start
print.
this off
From a
at?
distance, it just looks
Let's
like
start
solid
at 100,
colors.
folks.
Uh-huh.
100 anywhere, 100.
And I really like that on
100,
quilts
100,
because,
100, 100,
oh,
100
she started
anywhere,
the call.
100, would you bid 100? Could you give 100? Could you go
Oh,
100?
it looks
Don't be
like
shy.
Cheryl got the last
100 now,
quote.
110.
Oh.
100, 110, and 110, and
Very
110.
good.
100, 110, and 110, and 110. 100, 110, and 110, and 110. 100, would you bid
Dr.
110?
Dutton,
Could you
he's
give
watching.
110? Could you go 110? 100, 110, and 110, and 110.
The
Julie and
fabric
I
is
were
so
noticing, you could
nice.
take
I'm
that
really
back, Joe,
enjoying
thank
those
you.
prints.
Julie and I were noticing how very nice her piecing was. Triangles are not my forte, I'll tell you that. 120 now, 130, 120, 130, 130, 130, 120, 130, 130, 130, 120, 130, 130, 130, 120, 130, 130, 130. 120, would you bid 130? Could you bid 130? Could you go 130? 120, 130, 130, 130, all in, all done.
Come on, come
120
on.
now, 130 going once for
Oh, and a
AQSG,
rounded
folks.
binding.
120 now,
If
130,
this goes
130,
for a
140,
price that I
140,
could have
140,
afforded, I'm going to be
140,
mad.
140, 130, 140, 140, 140, 130, 140, 140, 150, 150, 150, 140, 150, 150, 150, 140, which bid
Do you
150,
want it,
could you go
Steph?
150, could you go 150, 140, 150, 150, 150, all in, all done. 140 now,
Are you telling the girl to
150
hit it
going
for you?
once. 140 now, 150 going twice. Last call. And we sold it $140. That went to bidder number 576. Thank you very much.
Were you just like not answering
Lot
me on
number
purpose?
3. This is a really cool quilt, folks. One of a kind. Isn't that cool?
This is very neat.
So
This is a very cool
medallion
quilt.
style quilts with the Native American Indian in the center. And then it has all of these other indigenous motifs in the borders. Beautiful headdress, beautiful work on his profile there. It is machine appliqued, machine pieced, and hand quilted.
So this one would Julie, this is somebody made this up, right? Somebody drew this pattern. It's
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've seen something sort of like it that I can remember, but I don't know how exact. I just don't know, and I don't know the age either. They're calling it vintage, but 1950s maybe?
mm-hmm.
I don't know. Really,
Yeah.
really interesting quilt.
It's really striking, and I kind of wondered, is it, what was the intent? Was it made by a Native person? Was it somebody who was really interested in Native culture, or was it even a kit? I mean, it's almost got kind of like, especially the medallion in the center. It's almost got that
Does
sort of
kind of look like that.
kit.
I'm hoping somebody who
Yeah.
knows more than I can weigh in on this, like Mary Kay or Barbara, or people who know that uh, publish pieces.
Mhm.
150, 160, 160,
Well,
160,
it seems
150,
people are
160,
interested in it.
160, 170,
Yeah.
170, 170, 160, 170, 170,
Good.
170, 160. Would you bid 170? Could
Mhm.
you give 170? Could you go 170? 160,
I'm enjoying
170,
just like the
170, now
quilting in it.
180, 180, 180,
And that
170,
blue,
180,
the cape,
180, 180,
oh my God,
170,
I don't
180,
have
180,
words.
180, 170, 180, 180, 180,
Yeah. Last
170.
night they
Would you
were
bid
saying
180?
that the
180? Could you go
zigzags
180? 180,
represented
190,
water,
190,
which
now
makes
200,
sense.
200,
Mhm.
200,
It's very
190
cool.
now, 200 now,
And that
220,
damage is not, that's
200 bid
something on the
220 bid
surface,
220, 220,
Dana was
200,
saying.
220,
It's not
220,
wear
220,
on that
200. Would
red.
you bid
It's
220? Could
something
you give
like
220?
paint or
Could you go
something like that
220?
that could be
200, 220,
removed.
220, 220, all in, all done.
Oh,
200 bid $220 going once. 200 bid $220 going twice. Last call. Cheap, cheap, cheap for a quilt like this, folks. I'll tell you that. But we're going to sell
I
it.
agree with you,
That's
Dana. I
$200
agree.
AQSG. That went to bidder number 519. Bidder 519. Lot
This is
number
the
I
one
was
that
the
4.
had already
original.
been bid up to like 300.
Yeah, I was the original bidder at the $100 on that. I think on this one too. I wanted to get the bidding going a few days ago, so here we are.
Yeah,
This
this
is
one's really
this is
nice.
a beautiful quilt.
Yeah, this one is
How
really
how
striking.
delicate
Look
it
at
is.
that.
Oh, Lisa bought that quilt. Lisa Briggs.
Lot number 4
Oh,
is
nice.
this beautiful applique red, green, and cheddar floral vases quilt. We have it dated 1851 to 1853 from the Robb and Bain families. This is previously from the Dr. Virginia Gunn collection. She
Oh,
purchased
yeah.
it online in 2000 with no accompanying documentation. The quilt is now donated by Xenia Cord of Legacy Quilts.
And the name and dates are on it
Xenia
in
does such
quilting.
a
I
write-up
saw that
about this
picture.
beautiful
Embroidery.
quilt, the workmanship, the quilting,
Yeah.
and ask us, how do we know, how are we able to date it so specifically, 1851 to 1853? There are, in these feathered wreaths, names and
Wow.
dates, and there's 4 of them.
Mm.
So that's pretty exciting. It
Oh my
does
goodness.
have some condition issues. We've got a little bit of discoloration
can see it
here, a
there.
little
It's
bit of
turned
discoloration.
sideways.
There's also
Right.
some conservation. There's some netting or crepeline over here on one side. And then there is some overall edge wear on the quilts, but still a beautiful, beautiful, glorious quilt. The quilting is absolutely magnificent with the feathered wreaths and the double line or the double rod quilting. Really, really special quilt. Also, like I said previously, from the Dr. Gunn collection, and we lost Dr. Gunn, I guess, about a year ago or so. Very beloved
No.
member of
No.
AQSG, and
I was gonna
Xenia
say,
is a
Jenny
very
Gunn-
beloved member
It's
of
not gone.
AQSG. So, Xenia,
Say
thank
that
you so
again,
much
Julie.
for
Oh,
your
no, no,
donation.
no.
And we're going to start this at
Oh, somebody
300.
needs to correct
300
her.
now, 320, but 320, 320,
Can you
300,
text her
320,
or something,
320,
Steph?
320, 300, 320,
I don't know if I
320,
have
320.
my phone.
I don't have the number.
300,
Yeah, I
would
don't
you
think
bid
I have
320?
her.
Could you get 320?
What
320 now, 340,
I was gonna say
340,
there's
340,
things
360,
like Carrie
360.
Dell in the
340, would you bid
audience
360?
that
Could you
might
get
be able to text
360?
her.
Could you go 360? 340, 360, 360, 360, 340, 360,
Dr. Gunn
360 now, 380,
had
380,
memory
380,
issues
380
and
now, 400, 380, would you bid
lives
4? Could you give 4?
somewhere with
400,
memory care, but she
420.
is with us.
400 bid 420, 420, 420 now, 440.
Yeah, that's what I understood. She had memory care, and so her collection is being downsized.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
440, 440, 440, 420, 440, 440, 440, all in, all done.
Oh, come on, it's gotta go for more than that.
420 now, 440 going once.
There's another quilt from that collection. Maybe they'll be able to correct it by then.
Yeah, I'm wondering if she's thinking of Bobby Ogg because she's had all the Bobby Ogg stuff too.
Right.
And I think Bobby Ogg did pass away about a year ago, I think.
He did, right.
480 all in, all done. 460 now, 480 going once.
Did you guys ever meet Jenny Gunn?
No.
No, I heard her name a lot as I was growing up because my mom sort of followed what she was writing, and
she's at one time the premier, in my mind anyway, the premier quilt historian alive. There were people who came before her that I thought were really great too. And Jenny did fabulous work and was egoless. Just, it was all about what she was able to pass along to other people. She was a teacher at university and educated a lot of people. And she also taught at Nebraska. She taught some of those textile classes.
Oh, did she?
At the museum.
I've heard nothing but amazing things about her.
Oh, yeah. And she obviously, it was like multi-passionate and had a very broad, knowledge, because the things that were in her collection that I saw in the other auction, it was costumes and like tools and all kinds of things.
She taught what used to be called home ec. I don't know what they call it now.
Oh, I mean, I had home ec classes when I was
I took home ec, yeah.
I flunked home ec. I honestly did flunk it. But we had to take it. It was required. I guess we're on the next book. This one's from Cindy Reynolds, a really graphic. That black.
I really like the edge treatment.
Yeah.
It looks like, for certain angles, it actually looks like open books to me. That's probably why I'm like, this is so cute.
110 now, 120, 120, 120, 110 now, 120, 120, 120, 110 now.
And at first when I was looking, I was like, oh my god, is this like a crazy quilt? And then I was like, oh, it's not. And it looks like it though.
120, 130, 130 now, 140, 140, 140, 130, 140, 140, 140, 130, which been 140. Could you give 140? Could you go 140?
Someone's got feedback that went on.
140, 140, 130, 140, 140, 140, all in, all done, cheap.
Yeah, that was weird. It was me. I don't know how my sound got turned back on. I didn't turn it on.
130 now, 140, 140, 140, 130. 140, 140, 140, all in, all done.
So Barb Garrett says, one benefit of being old, I was able to attend her lectures and study centers.
170, 170, now 180. 170, 180, 180, 180, 170, 180, 180, 180. 170, which has been 180. Could you give 180? Could you go?
Come on, AQSG needs a new pair of shoes.
Keep going. Keep going. That's a graphic one. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good display quilt.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
170 now, 180 going twice. Last call. And we sold it $170. That went to bidder number 516. Bidder number 516.
Oh, look at that little owl. That's cute.
Oh, yeah, this is a Ruby McKim.
All right, this one might look familiar, this pattern, to some of you. This is lot number 6. This is a vintage 1930s Ruby
Arlene
McKim
says, I wanted to
Bird
be a
Life
home ec teacher, but those
Audubon
classes were
quilts.
disappearing in Southern California.
It is
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
machine pieced, hand embroidered, hand quilted. It's in good condition with just a little yellow discoloration up here on the top. We got that going on. And this quilt was generously donated
the photos
to
show up on
AQSG
their
by
side.
Lisa Erlandson, another huge supporter.
Say what, Julie?
of
the pictures
AQSG,
are
and I'm sure
turned.
she had a busy weekend.
Most of the
being on that
pictures look
Showmakers,
turned to me.
leading the charge in that.
The details. See, like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
I'm wondering if that has something to do with Bid Spirit, like when she loads the pictures in, sometimes it doesn't. These platforms
Yeah, because you
don't
probably wouldn't be
behave.
able to see as close if it was turned the correct way. It'd have to be further away.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the quilting in those diamonds.
The quilting is
Oh, that's
really
neat. It's like the
beautiful.
corners are done.
100,
Yeah.
110, 110, 110, 110,
That hawk is kind of cool.
I think Ruby McKim stuff, I mean, I think it's always been popular, but it seems like people are really into it right now. And I don't know if it's people I'm talking to or what, but
Interesting. I haven't noticed it, but these things happen. They do. These crazes and vogues come and go for sure.
Yep.
Mhm.
Watched
Just
it
like
many
everything
times.
else. I really like that corner, how it's like cut off, almost like
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
like a
little.
little-
See this one all the time.
Yeah, like
30 years in quilting. This
that's
is
very
only the second
interesting.
time I've
It
seen
solves the
it.
post
190 now,
problem.
200. 190,
Mhm.
would you bid 200? Could you give 200? Could you go 200? 190's bid now 200. 190, would you bid 200? Could you give 200 to go?
Look at that
200.
beautiful
190
quilting.
now,
Wow.
200 now,
Interesting. This one's
220.
going up to 200.
200,
See what I mean?
220,
Sometimes
220,
quilts that we
200,
think would go
220,
high
220,
don't, and then
220,
quilts that we
200,
think
would you
wouldn't
bid
be as high
220?
go
Could you give
higher.
220? Could
Tell
you
me
give 220?
all about it. Tell
200
me
now,
all about it
220,
60
all in,
years
all
later.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the story of your life, right?
200 now,
It
220
is.
going
And
once.
making mistakes, thinking
200
something's
now,
going to go real high,
220,
and
would you going twice?
8
Well,
years
I mean,
later,
Last
it really is kind of
call.
just the temperature of the day.
right?
You know, it's
Into
like
the
the
wow, that was
stock
so
market.
close. 220 now.
Yeah.
Oh,
220.
we're
Careful
we're
with those
we're gonna
last
keep
second
going
bids.
here.
Okay, I don't
All
Wow.
want
right,
to
keep
bid.
going, folks. This is a
Somebody
good one.
somebody jumped.
Come on now, get back in there.
Yeah,
Don't
this
let us
one's
steal
really
it like that
cool.
from
I
you.
can, like, if
Almost
Steph had a lot of
close.
money, she'd be going after
220 now,
this one.
240.
Oh yeah, I would get all the
220,
McCune stuff. I love reading
Well, for
McCune
one,
stuff.
it's got some, there's some eagly-ishness on here.
Mhm.
I also like
Yeah.
these the quilting. I like how it goes like in between where the blocks
Right.
come into this to the center there, instead of it being all in the green. You see what I mean? Like that wreath. It's like around where the four are going together.
Wow.
All right.
This one's got beautiful fabrics. Interesting, too. Partially tied and partially hand quilted.
Oh, and it's from Massachusetts.
Oh yeah.
And with a lot of inking that's in good shape.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's from
Yeah.
the 1840s to the 1950s.
Who
It's
donated this
Massachusetts
one?
tied comfort
Sharon
quilts.
Waddell,
So
I
in
think.
the center, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's about 10 white center squares that have names or name inscriptions, ink inscriptions.
There's
and
lots of stuff written in
sentiments
there.
from
Yeah.
Duxbury and Marshfield.
On some of them, there's
Massachusetts,
poems or
from the
sentiments. Yeah.
1840s.
Yeah, that was I was gonna ask. Is
1847,
it
there's one
some? I
date
know
that
sometimes they
made
would write out like
last
Bible
night
verses
during,
and poems and things.
during
Like
the
that,
review.
yeah.
Wonderful variety of fabrics,
And it's
including
nice because it has
chintz
the
prints.
towns
It
as
is
well,
hand-pieced,
besides the
hand-tied,
names
and
of the
each
towns in
section
Massachusetts.
feels like there's a thin
That is a
blanket
gold
inside for
mine,
batting.
right? For the
Backing
the
is a
researchers, and they can
lovely
find all
Yeah,
that info.
absolutely.
print, so that's why we're calling this multi-generational. The top was started and it was finished later. It was tied later. The
Okay.
edge is a knife edge.
Oh, I see
a
what
knife
that
edge
is.
finished
Yeah.
by machine. It's in good condition with just a few
Oh,
small
the backing's really
spots.
cute.
And this
Yeah, I was gonna say the
comfort
backing
quilt
is probably
was
like what
generously
20th century,
donated
right?
by Sharon
Mm,
Waddell. Thank you again, Sharon.
Oh yeah,
Very,
Sharon
very
Waddell.
generous donor to
Tammy
the
Sutton
American
just
Quilt
won
Study
the
Group.
last
So
two
what can we
quilts.
start this off with?
Well,
10 now, 21, 21, 10 now, 21, 20.
That's right. Get it, girl.
10 now, 21, 21, 20.
I'm going in. What are we waiting for here?
120 now, 130, 130, 130, 120, 130, 130, 130, 120, 130, 130, 130. 130
I
now,
really
140,
wish, Steph, and I've said this watching Dana's stuff before. Well, it's Bid Spirit, but I really wish it told you which bidder, like eBay does, so you could see if like two people are fighting with each other. Not the name, you know, just the number.
Mhm.
As a bidder, I really don't want that. Think about it. As a bidder, I have a good reputation, right? People think I know a good quilt.
Mhm.
So if my name was shown,
Oh no, not your name, just a number.
oh, just the number.
Just the
Okay.
number, yeah. So you could
Gotcha.
see
Sorry.
if there's two different people. Oh yeah, no, not your name. Except when we're live in the room at
Exactly.
AQSG.
And when
Like-
Julie's got the little number up, everyone's like,
Yeah, I name people there, but you know that's only because everybody can turn around and look. But I name them because I want them to get the credit. But,
220 all in, all done. 200 now, 220 going once.
You guys, seriously, this stuff has writing all over it.
no,
It's
go
so
for
cool.
it. Yes.
Yeah, get it, come on.
$200 that went to bidder number 516.
oh wow.
$200.
Look at your incredible influence, Joe.
Lot number 8. This is our
Dana, I'll be taking my commission.
new quilt we have in the auction.
You made
Really
you
nice
made that thing go
design.
sky high.
Medallion quilt made of
I like the
production
fabric in this.
fabrics.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
so
really
well
pretty.
done.
Susan
I
Webb.
mean that's one thing I love about reproduction fabric is like it's showing the vibrancy, right, that we're missing from
Kelly
antique
Right.
stuff because it's antique.
Every year. She purchased the center.
And the other thing I like about it is I don't have to feel weird about like ruining it if I hang it for a while.
From Lori.
Like it can hold up for a bit.
And
Yeah.
And then
Well, my
she did a
husband's
lovely
beard
job
is the
picking
reason why I don't
fabrics that
use
coordinate
quilts of
with
any
that center
consequence on our
panel,
bed
and
because
her piecing
I'm not
is
sewing beard
wonderful.
guards.
The quilting is wonderful.
And I'm not
she
replacing any more
really-
binding.
it's really a pretty
I've
quilt.
done that now on
Kathy-
several
Before we start
quilts.
this off,
Kathy Blacklock just said, maybe I need to get in there and get my second monitor. Kathy, what are you waiting for?
Come on, Kathy.
If we can't encourage them, let's shame them into it.
Well, I mean, you know, that was the intent, Julie. I mean, we are
Yeah.
able to do this in the big room, and so that's the goal here is AQSG needs money. Come on, y'all.
Well, my first seminar in Louisville, there was a quilt that Kathy and I, because we were all sitting at the same table, I was at first fighting with Kathy on a quilt, and then later on I was fighting with Lisa Riggs on a quilt. They both really wanted them, so I backed down. But like if I'm gonna back down,
no
Kathy,
friends,
and
no
you
friends
have
in
something
action.
else, then now you need to get in here and throw some money around. Like make it rain, girl. Come on. Ooh, that picture is really graphic. I like that.
Yeah.
She does the best photography in the dark. I really like this next one.
I do too.
Yeah, this one's really nice.
And I wasn't paying attention until you said it last night, Julie, during the preview that the fading's really even.
Mhm.
So
You
that
know,
it's
I'm
not-
not sure it is because you watch these. Dana had agreed with me that it was, but watch these pictures because see, that's not really.
but
That's
it's still
kind of
not as
modeled.
it's still not as like crazy as some of the other ones you see that might just have this big stripe.
Oh,
going
for sure.
through it,
Yeah.
fading.
Or like one side of it was obviously facing the window and the other side wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this one still has faded a little more gracefully. Let's put it that way.
Absolutely. Good
And
way
that
to.
green is really sexy too.
Mm.
Beautiful
quilt.
consistent fabrics with
Oh my
Oof.
goodness, look at that
Look
quilting.
at the quilting. Oh my God.
Yeah, this is a really good quilt.
Okay, y'all. This one should go pretty high.
Let's
Please
see.
don't make me think that you guys are weird. Like,
So this one,
You
you
know,
mentioned the fading,
I hear
but
that Julie Silber's bidding on this one. It must be a good. Must be really good.
And the quilting is just
this
really
one
good
was
with
donated
some
by Lisa
feathers
Bouchard
in each
Ho,
of the
Carrie's
seams.
reminding us, just in case we didn't
Oh,
hear.
okay.
Double line cross
so
hatching.
I missed this one in the preview. You said that there's fading, but is there any damage at all? This one doesn't have any damage.
I don't think there is,
Not
actually.
that I've seen. I'm in it.
All right.
Are you gonna bid? Are
I'm
you
in
actually
it.
gonna bid?
I'm bidding.
All right, good. I'll stay
I'm
out.
bidding because I heard Julie Silber's bidding.
You go for it. You go for it. Julie Silber
Lisa
thinks this is a
Bouchard
really
Ho.
great
Thank you
quilt.
very much, Lisa,
Oh
for
God, the
your very
quilting.
generous
The
donation.
quilting on the back that you
30,
see,
40,
it almost makes it a two-sided
40,
quilt
40,
Mhm.
because the quilting is just
Yeah.
so ridiculous.
320, would you bid 340?
That's really
Could you get
stunning.
340? Could you go 340?
I also like.
Go
I feel like
340, somebody. Go 340.
Yeah, right.
Go.
What
Guys,
are you
Go,
doing?
go.
3 times that amount. This is cheap.
estimated price is way more than this.
Are
Come
you
on,
guys
y'all.
kidding? Like,
How powerful we are.
Yeah, right? I'm watching the chat like,
Come on, y'all. There we go.
All
There we go.
right, all right. Good for whoever that was. That's
No,
worth it. That's a
come
beautiful
on.
quilt.
Get in there.
All right, there we go.
Oh,
Good,
And
good.
and I'm in
Good,
the
good.
game.
This is just like at live auction when people are looking at each other and they're like, yeah.
Oh, Lisa Erlinson for sure. That video I got of her over the Bets Ramsey quilt in Terrytown.
And
Come
Lisa
on,
just had her hand
people.
up the whole time.
You guys,
Yeah.
we have to at least hit Dana's minimum
Come on,
estimate.
hit the
Come on.
estimated price. Don't shame this poor quilt. It's a beautiful quilt.
I'm with you. It is. All right, let's get there. Let's get to 500. Come
Right?
on.
It's got to be the minimum. Like, this quilt is fantastic. circa 1860.
Quilt nerding right now. 464, 84, 84, 84,
She just said something about us.
Oh, you can do it, AQSG. You can do it. Oh,
All right,
yes,
come on.
almost,
Come
almost there.
20
Let's
more
go.
dollars.
Let's
Yay!
go.
I have the
Oh,
500.
yes.
Come on, people. Let's go.
Keep going.
Right,
Keep
come on.
going. It's a
Just
sweetheart.
a few more dollars. Won't you?
Yeah, right?
Bid a few more dollars.
You can afford $20 more.
Support
20 more
a poor
you guys
researcher
don't-
like me.
Yeah, don't wait till the last second on these online auctions. Come on.
And we sold it $500 to bidder number 543.
Okay, well, it's me.
Goes to
Yay!
Is it really you?
It's me.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, it's mine.
That makes
Julie,
me
you
want
can
to
play with it.
drink all this vodka.
Next up is
I share my
This
toys.
quilt.
number 10,
This
Yeah, this is
quilt.
cool.
I
It's
love
cute.
this quilt.
basket quilt.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Right, lot 10. Yep.
I forgot what was wrong with it, but it wasn't a
We're
lot.
dating at about
It had a little bit of
18
staining.
inches from the
Mhm.
morning
Yeah, it's got
prints and the
stains, but-
claret prints
Yeah.
there. We've got
Just
a
that
nice little
reverse of the
shirt
color.
here with
I mean,
the
it's so
riding
brilliant.
crop and the rider's hat
Uh,
and the
it's really good.
horseshoe.
Mhm.
This quilt
You could
is
sort of
machine
just
pieced, hand
imagine her
quilted.
going,
It's in good
I got an
condition with just
idea.
a few small
Let's try
holes
this.
right
Yeah,
there. They're
exactly.
front and center.
Yeah.
Nice clean back. there.
Everyone's congratulating me for my
Dana
my
Balsamo.
my win on the last one. I'm gonna
Starters
shame
at
y'all for not taking me
100,
on
110,
here.
110, 110, 100, 110, 110,
Don't let Jill have all the
110,
quilts, y'all.
120,
Right?
110,
Right?
120, 130,
Like
130,
I didn't need that
130,
quilt.
130 now, 140, 140, 140.
I'm bidding on it.
Oh, Julie Silber's bidding on this one. Y'all, we can't let her have this one. She's got enough quilts.
Julie's got a lot of quilts. Don't you want to have this quilt?
This I love me some shirting fabrics.
I
Oh,
know. Shirting fabrics are
so
so
darling.
charming. Yeah.
170, would you bid 180? Could you give 180? Could you go 180 all in?
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. 180. Go. Keep going. Keep
yeah,
going.
really. Come
Whoever-
on.
Come on, you guys.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
This one's so cool.
And we sold it 170.
It's mine.
Is it really?
It's mine.
Oh,
my gosh.
man.
All right, let's talk after this because you know my mom loves the baskets.
Number 11 is this wonderful.
Yeah, where is Mama Caps here?
She had to bow out this weekend for seminar. She had some other stuff she had to do.
She couldn't even just hang with us on this. I really loved this one too.
Oh yeah, that
This is
border, the
classic.
swag.
Classic
Oh,
in so many ways. It's really classic.
And
And also really well pieced.
Mhm.
Those with those points. Really nice. And then
Cheryl, I can't believe you stepped out in the middle of bidding on something. Come on, girl.
Wayne County, Ohio.
Oh, look at those little stars.
Oh, are they stars?
Gun
I love that fabric.
Let's see, we have entirely hand.
I really like the
Hand
border
applique,
too, the swag.
Yeah,
Sewn
right.
by
That it
hand
looks so
in
cool with
back
that
seams.
the Irish sheen.
Lovely double lines. In
Dana was saying last night
strips.
that the stars in the
Let's
indigo
see.
Mm-hmm.
There
are not white, but they
is
have a little bit of blue tint to them. So it might have been a
some weakness
resist.
and small
Oh, yes, I do
dotted
remember
her
fabric,
saying.
dotted fabric and small
And the nice thing is that
discolorations.
even though like she has shown like the wear
And this is
on the
another
fabric,
quilt
like
that was generously donated by
it's
Xenia Cord.
you don't see it
Legacy
from
quilts.
afar
Thank you so much,
because it's
Xenia.
so
And
dynamic
we're
of a
starting
print.
it at 100.
Right.
I like
100,
quilts like
110,
that that really
110,
can
110,
camouflage their
110,
wear.
110,
Right.
120, 120, 110,
So this is
120,
another
120,
Xenia
120,
quilt.
110,
Oh, is it? I didn't
120,
hear her say.
130, 130,
I think it's a Xenia that she got from the Ginny Gun auction.
Oh,
Oh,
this
is it?
one.
Yeah.
This is where I was hoping she might correct herself, but
Oh, okay. Well, I know many of you guys know Jenny and knew her. But I seemed like maybe Xenia and Virginia were close because
Yes.
Julie, Lisa Riggs says that she loves that quilt behind you.
Behind me? It's
Yeah,
actually-
your fake one.
Yeah, the one with my thought bubbles. coming
Yeah,
out.
your thought bubbles.
It's a very interesting quilt. It's actually a documented African American made quilt.
Oh.
And the woman who made it, I have her name. I actually just sold it
Order
to
on
a
all 4
33-year-old
sides.
man
220 now,
yesterday.
240,
Oh.
Wow.
220, 240,
And he's
240,
straight. It's
all in,
amazing.
all done. 240 now,
He's a graphic,
260,
not a graphic
240,
designer, an
260,
industrial
260,
designer, and he
240,
knows
260,
he's bought 3 quilts from me. He's got such a great eye. The maker of this said that she got the color in the back, which isn't
240 now,
really
260 going
showing perfect
once.
color on the screen.
240 now,
From
260
red clay.
going
She dyed it with red
twice.
clay.
Last
Oh,
And
wow.
this, we'll watch this and then I'll tell you more.
And we sold it $240. That went
Oh, I like this red. I
5,
like this red and white one
5,
too.
4,
Yeah.
4, I'm sorry.
This is the
$200,
Canadian
300,
one.
5, 2.
Oh, this is really sweet. It's got like really sweet little
Alright,
prints.
lot
I like that red print a
number.
lot.
I think it's is it machine quilted? I think it is.
Right. 12.
Maybe not.
12.
Oh yeah, look at
No.
the quilting. It's like a little, like a wave
Oh, no.
pattern, sort of.
Lot number
Like,
12.
oh yeah, it is hand
Yeah.
quilted.
It's hand quilted, yeah.
Thank you, Joe.
Carrie,
Antique circa 1900
I'm sorry,
kickstand
Julie. Carrie
quilt
wants you to get that guy
in
into AQSG.
the Ontario
Oh.
Mennonite.
Mm.
It is. Let's see.
He has a pal that he comes in
Hand
with,
machine pieced, hand quilted.
similar
Quilt
age,
was made by a Mennonite
and
quilter in
also
Western
he's just
Ontario,
about to start
Canada,
working
and was
for
sold
Apple,
by
designing their
Carl
stores.
Telfer, who's
Oh.
a quilt
Amazing.
dealer in Canada.
And he
While
too
this
has
is an
bought a
unusual
couple of
style
quilts. It's
for a
so great.
Mennonite quilter,
They were
she
roommates, and the guy
assured
yesterday just moved in with his girlfriend,
was
and
exhibited
they're
in
such great people.
2001 at the
So much
Dreamweavers
fun to have them come in
Textiles
the
of the
shop.
World exhibit at California State Library in Sacramento. It is in good condition with a few small spots.
Oh, it
I'm
looks
trying
like
to
Cheryl
recruit
Lowe
them,
finally
Carrie.
won a quilt, that blue and white.
And this quilt was generously donated to AQSG by Carol Gebel, another strong supporter of the American
backing
Quilt
is
Study
cool.
Group. Thank you,
Good old
Carol.
Carol,
And
yeah.
we're going to start this at $100. 100, 110, and 110, and 110, 100, 110, and 110, 110, 110 now,
Oh, with that
120,
little
120,
tiny red
120,
print.
110,
Oh.
120 now, 130, 130, 130, 120, 130, 130,
Nice
140,
goalpost border.
140, 150,
This one's
150,
going
150,
up
140,
quickly.
150, 150, 150, 150,
Good.
160, 160,
Get it, guys.
160, 150,
Come on, that
160,
red print
160,
is really
160,
cool.
150, would you bid 160? Could you give 160? Could you go 160? 150,
Yes, you could go 160. Let's go.
160, 160, 160, all
Come
in,
on.
all
The
done.
estimate's
can.
200. You can go there.
Yeah.
Notice that
Come
the
on.
quilts
Come
You don't have
on.
to bid in increments. You can
Very,
just
very
put your
tiny
top bid in
stitches.
there.
Nice and
We've got
even.
30
150
people
now,
in the
160,
chat.
160, 150, 160,
Let's go.
160,
Come on.
160, all in, all done.
Great back.
Got back. 150 now, 160, 160,
All right.
170,
All right.
170, 160,
Yeah, the
170,
back
170,
fabric is really
170,
beautiful.
160, 170, 170
think
now,
she's
180,
Oh,
got
apparently,
that
oh,
180,
that's right,
170,
Carrie.
180,
Cheryl run
180,
won 2
170,
quilts.
would
I
you bid
can't
180?
keep
Could you
everybody
180?
straight.
Could you go
Okay,
180?
I'm trying to
170,
heckle
180,
people. Like there's a lot
180,
going
all
on.
in, all done. 170 now, 180, 180, and
Yeah,
All
come
right.
on.
Come on, you
We're
guys.
so
You can get there. You
close.
can get to 200.
At least 200,
190, could you give 190?
which
Could you
is
go 190?
still really
180,
low.
190, 190,
Yeah.
190, 190, 190, all in, all done. 180
Come
now,
on.
190 going
Come on.
once.
$10
180 now,
more.
Get it.
190
Done, you
going
guys.
twice.
Let's get it.
Last
And bid.
call.
And bid.
And we sold it $180.
All right, I'm disappointed in y'all, okay?
570.
I'm not mad. I'm just a little
I'm just
disappointed.
disappointed. Like,
This is super.
I've just lost respect, but I'm not mad.
1950s child quilt in this triangle pattern. There we go.
this is cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's
The
just very
points
cute.
are very nice on this
A
one.
sweet little matching
Yes,
pillow.
they are.
I feel well, and I feel like this fabric says Stephanie
What
to
else
me.
can I say about
Aw.
this?
Like it's just it's cute and just
It
like
is machine-pieced,
vintage and
hand-appliqued,
you know.
hand quilted. It is in fair condition with toning spots and consistent fabric deterioration in one of the yellow prints. This print, this quilt, I mean, child's quilt, it was used and it was loved.
I was
Loved,
just
loved,
about to
loved.
say, this looks
And
like it
there's
was
also
very
some
well
spots.
loved.
There's a very obvious
Mhm.
spot on the pillow. There's some yellowing in the borders. This quilt and pillow was generously donated to AQSG.
Cheryl,
by Lisa
totally.
Harris.
She said best way
And
to
what
donate to
we start
AQSG and get my quilt
We
fixed.
have
Absolutely.
50 now,
Yes.
60, 60 bit 70 bit 70 bit 70 60 bit 70 bit 70 bit 70.
You know, we could all use a little retail therapy right now,
70 bit 70 bit 70 60 would you bid 70 could you give 70 could you go 70 60 bit 70 bit 70 bit 70.
Although these quilts are not going at retail, guys. I mean, you realize this, right?
70 could you go 70 all in, all done. 60 bits, $70 going once.
Come on. Someone can go 70.
$70 going
Like,
twice.
Come on.
Last
70s.
call.
$10 more.
70s. That's what we have to keep telling Mars. Remember, just 10 more. Just 10 more. Just 10 more.
To bidder 581. All right, lot number 14.
Oh, is this the one, Julie, that you were wondering if they were fabric samples?
Yeah, she talked me out of it though. By because, and I think she's right. There's so many repeats. That is,
okay.
But maybe it could be somebody who worked in the mill, who grabbed a bunch, something like that.
Yeah, they were maybe small pieces that they were able to get those bricks out of.
The edges are finished by machine, so you could use it as is, display it as is.
Yeah, Sharon, good bargains tonight, that's for sure.
There's just a few small spots.
Oh, nobody has bid on this one yet.
By Dana Balsamo.
No.
And we're going to start this at, we have 50,
there we go.
50 bit, 60 bit, 60 bit, 60, 50 bit, 60, 60.
Great fabrics in here.
Yeah, these look like really fun prints, even though, I mean, I realize they're all one color palette.
But a great study if you're into browns.
Yeah.
Like, I really did not appreciate brown fabric at all until I started dealing around with, you know, fancy quilts. And now I'm like, browns are sexy.
And of course, Barb Garrett always reminds us what a good brown back looks like.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Lisa Riggs, come on in here and spend some of that hard-earned money. Come on, girl.
I like these 19th century browns, but I really don't like 1940s browns. But to me, it dulls out a quilt. Like a solid brown. Just personal preference.
Yeah. I don't know that I paid attention that much.
Well, I've got if
in that
you go
era.
on my website, you can see a grandmother's fan that's about 1940s, and I don't know what you call it, but the rounded triangle that holds the pieces is a solid brown, 1940s solid brown. To me, it kills the quilt.
Gotcha.
My assistant Angel, who's 46 years old, loves it. She thinks it looks really great. So it's what makes the world go round. It's great.
Well, that top went for 170, so that was at the high end of the estimate.
You really cannot beat tops because they're generally going to be in really good condition, you know,
lot number 15.
unless they were made in such a way that they are too hard to quilt because they are all wonky.
It is circa, we have it 1886.
I just got 6 or 7 really good 19th century tops from a woman who was moving and had to downsize. And sometimes I worry about the ones that are completely crisp because they still have their mordant in them and the sizing. And that can affect, especially those 19th century browns, that can make them fragile. But they're not fragile now because they're crisp and never been washed. So
the scale is just so.
Do you know, can you tell us what that sizing was made out of? I mean, was it like what we would think of as a starch or?
I actually really don't know, but I think it's more than one. There's more than one, and it goes through. It's not my field of expertise, but I know that it wasn't always the same. Like glaze on chintz, it was sometimes egg white and sometimes other things.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, so we'd have to have somebody who's smarter than I on that.
So that is a possibility. It is a beautiful quilt. The quilt is from the collection of Annette Armand of St. Louis, Missouri. She documented her quilts, and we're including the documentation in the photos that accompany.
Oh, this is Annette's quilt. Okay.
The quilt is now generously donated to AQSG by Connie Chun. Thank you so much, Connie.
Beautifully done.
Support.
Yeah, I've actually been talking to Connie. She helped me get some Quilters Newsletter magazines I was missing from the 70s. Annette had a really good collection of Quilters Newsletter magazines, and so I was able to get the ones I was missing from her collection. So
people are liking this
you
one.
have everything you need now because I've got 2 full sets.
Let's talk after this, Julie.
Oh, sure. I'd love to get them into good hands. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
I'm working on bicentennial stuff, specifically the community quilts. Mary Kay has helped me out some, and then I've, tried to pick them up as I go, as I can find them.
Right.
So I think I have everything from 75, 76, and 77. So.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys. This one's really pretty.
This one's really pretty.
Please don't make me buy it.
Oh, come on, guys. Do Annette proud.
Come on, 280.
Oh, man.
This
Lucky.
This one is, oh.
Lot number 16.
This one is really cool.
Vintage rainbow log cabin comfort. Thank you.
It's better at a distance than it is up close.
Awesome. Thanks, Joe.
And
Yeah,
that's some of the best argument for display.
Yeah, some of those up close pictures kind of make the tannish ones look kind of dull.
So it's her.
Apparently Lisa Riggs also has a bunch of quilt newsletter magazines. Lisa, just FYI, I don't know if you have the early ones, but I know Molly was looking for some early ones. And Mary Kay Walvogel was also looking for some early ones.
Never seen a log cabin used this way.
Why does it interesting? It just keeps automatically turning on.
Yeah, I was like, is that you again?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even touch anything.
Reverse on it. Again,
it's a ghost.
Let's see,
it's the ghost of bidding.
Of Annette Armand of St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, okay, so this one was Annette's too.
Donated to AQSG by Connie Chun. It does have very small discolorations, a couple small spots, and a couple of seams need to be restitched, but we can all fix that.
This one seems like a good candidate too for repair.
Don't send it to me to be repaired. I sewed a button on once.
If I was going to send it to anyone, apparently it's going to be like Cindy Stewart. I was in her thing earlier and she gave tons of great info. I love that picture of it too, like hanging on a line. That's cute.
It's interesting.
160, would you bid 170? Could you give 170? Could you go 170? 160,
yeah, 170.
Excellent. Keep going. Keep going.
Come on, 200. You can get it to 200. It's still under the estimate. Who needs gas and groceries? We need quilts.
I don't. I need quilts. I don't need to eat.
Yeah, like quilts will fill your soul.
And we sold it $180. That went to bidder number 519.
Apparently, Sharon Waddell also has a lot of early quilters newsletter magazines.
This is number 17.
Oh, I'd be delighted.
We should definitely start making a list because we were trying to hook some people up of the nerds that are looking for. Lisa Riggs, did you get that quilt? She said yes. I love the weird ones. I hope you got that.
Broken star quilts.
Ah, and look at this one, Scott. The little
it's got prairie points.
Hand quilted. The reverse, the back is actually a white cotton sateen.
Yay, Lisa got the last one.
There are these prairie point edges as well. That's made from the cotton sateen fabric as well. It's in good condition. It just has.
That was weird. That just jumped up the audio.
Oh, really? Did it do it by itself?
I was not even touching anything.
Again,
really?
This quilt was generously donated to AQSG by Connie Chun.
Oh, this is Connie donated this one too.
All right, Becky, get in there.
This one's yours, Becky. Come on.
Come on, take no prisoners. I'm not bidding. My hands are up here.
I'm not bidding.
Julie's not bidding, but she would bid if it wasn't bidding.
Oh, I would bid it way higher than that. I just keep going and going.
I don't know who's fighting Becky, but this one's for Becky.
200 bid 220 now, 240, 240, 240, 220, 240, 240,
If it's
240,
not
240,
Becky, then
260,
Carrie, are you buying it
260,
for Becky?
260 now, 280, 260,
Are Carrie and
280
Becky
now,
bidding against
300,
each other
280,
in some
300,
kind of like O.
300,
Henry
300,
style situation?
300, 300 now,
Right.
320, 300, 320,
My hands are
320
up
now,
here, Becky.
340,
I'm not bidding
320,
on this
340 now,
quilt.
340, 340, 320, 340, 340, 340, 320. Would you bid 340? Could you give 340? Could you go 340? 320, 340, 340, 340. All in,
The
all
last
done.
lot of the night.
320 now, 340 going once. 320 now, 340 going
I
twice.
love all these pictures and stuff that come with
Last
it.
call.
That's a cute
This
little
one's-
touch that's very, very
Yeah,
And
this
we
one's
coincidental.
just
sold
really,
it
really pretty.
$320.
Yeah.
That was the bidder 501.
Becky, did you get it?
$320 to 501. And our last
501.
lot that we're going to sell
That's
tonight,
their bid
folks,
number. My bid
know.
number is
is lot number
543.
18. We have
See, I'm
two
506.
Victorian red work pillow
So I was one of the
layovers.
early
I
registrants.
think they're linen. They're hand embroidered. One says,
These are really cute.
one says, I
Oh my
slept
God,
and dreamt
Carrie
that
bought the
life
last
was
quilt for
beauty,
Becky.
and the other
Oh, yay!
I awoke
That's so,
and
I'm
found
gonna
that
cry.
life was
That's great.
pretty.
That's
The
so
edges are
great.
machine finished to the back,
Aw.
and it's hand embroidered turkey.
That's a
track stitch
fabulous quilt,
framing the
Becky.
It's a
piece.
beautiful
They're
quilt.
both in good condition
Yeah.
with just some
Mhm.
small
I'll
spots.
expect to sleep under it when I
These
come
two
visit.
pillow layovers were generously donated by Lisa Erlandson, and we're going to start this off at 50. 50
These
bid,
are
60
cute.
bid, 60 bid,
They are
60,
cute.
50 bid, 60. It's 2 for 1 money, folks. 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60, 50. Would you bid?
You
60,
have
could
to
you give, 60, could you
appreciate
go,
the
60,
Victorian
50 bid, 60 bid,
sense
60
of
bid,
humor.
60, 50 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60, 50. Would you bid? 60, could you give? 60, could you go? 60 all
Oh, come on,
in,
you
all
guys. These are cute.
done. 50 bid, $60 going once. 50 bid, $60 going twice. Last call. And we sold it $50. That went to bidder number 580. Don't go anywhere, folks. Stay right there.
All right.
Oh,
Now
for fun to need.
is the money that you're going to give,
Maybe
and you get no
you
quilt
didn't
in
get to win
return,
something this evening,
but
But
you
you
do
get-
get a
wanna
warm
support
feeling in your heart.
AQSG and all their
And you get
activities,
community.
all their efforts.
Yes.
So what we're going to have you do is we're going to do something called a fund a need, and this is where you could just generously donate in the comments. You still have to be registered, okay? So we can see when you comment, your number will pop up, and I'm going to just kind of go down to see, is there anybody who would like to donate $250 to the American Quilt Study Group? We have $250. Okay, Lisa,
We've
thank
got
you so much, Lisa.
35
I'm gonna-
active participants
Here we go.
in
We're
this
gonna
auction
sell
right
it.
now.
Okay.
All right, guys. What it sounds like is you need to
You know
type
what? Let's
in
gonna skip.
the
Yeah,
chat.
into the,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Back
Oh,
to lot.
she's
Here we
restarting
go.
something.
Yeah, because I guess you
Save
can't say you're going to give
19.
250 because then somebody will have to outbid you. To...
Okay.
Well, no, that's
All right.
why it's, yeah,
So
it's
you
yeah,
put in
have
the
that's why
chat.
it's in there.
bids in the comments, okay, Lisa? Let's get your bid in the comment. Let's get your number in the comment. Let's show how we do it. That's okay. We got
She said, Lisa, I wonder which
Which
Lisa?
Lisa?
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Lisa. $250. If there's
Woo!
anybody else who wants to bid $250 to AQSG, you just have to say I'm bid. Just bid 250. Just put it in the comments. We'll give it a couple more minutes. Nope, couple more seconds. 250 going once. $250 going twice. Last call. All right. How about $100? If you want to pledge and bid $100 to AQSG in the comments,
100.
just
Come on,
type
guys. 100.
that you want to bid.
Go do your
$100
taxes.
to
Get your
AQSG.
refund.
$100.
Oh,
Thank
we've got
you.
100.
Thank you so much. Bidder number 519. 519 is Lisa. Another Lisa. Thank you, Lisa.
Oh, another Lisa.
Both of our
Dueling Lisas.
Lisas.
Anybody else want to do? There we go.
All
584 wants to do 200. Thank you so much, Kathy. $200 to number 584. Thank you. Anybody else want to do $100? $100 going once.
Come on, guys, 100. I heard Julie Silber's bidding on
going
100.
twice. Last call. Okay. How about $50? If you want to pledge.
Ooh, there's another 100.
Another
There's
100 came in.
Oh, we've got a late $100. Thank you. Number 513, Arlene. Thank you so much.
Yay,
for supporting
Arlene.
AQSG. That's $100. And if anybody wants to just pop in, if I'm going too fast, no problem. You could bid 200, you could bid 400, you could.
Yeah,
pop
she's
in
like free for all,
$1,000
whatever
if
you want.
Whatever you want to
Go
bid. You
crazy
could bid
then.
you could bid
But
1,000.
if you want to bid
Yeah, what?
if you
That
want
sounds
to
like a
bid
good number.
$100,
Nice
in
round
the
number.
comments, just tell me that you'll bid $100. Going once, going twice, last call. Okay, now we're going to do the $50 bid.
It would be kind of funny if like her cell
All you
phone
have
was
to
also
do
like
is type
ringing off the hook
$50
because people like can't,
to
you know.
AQSG to
Come
support their
on, let me get it
activities.
in.
All right, $50.
$50. And if you think about it, our programs and activities, that's exactly what you had this weekend. All those study centers, the keynote address, all those programs that you were able to virtually attend online. This is what that helps. This is what helps. $50 going once, $50 going twice. Last call. Okay. And now $25. If you'd like to pledge and bid $25 to American Quilt Study Group, just pop in the comments, $25.
Just $25.
$25 going once, $25 going twice.
You can't even buy a pizza for $25.
Last call.
But you can support a researcher like me.
Excellent. Folks, thank you so much for joining us this evening. We'll get you your invoices as soon as we can. I'll be coordinating with the office this evening. Pay those invoices within 24 hours, PayPal or credit card, and payment is going to go directly to the American Quilt Study Group. Then they tell me who I can ship, and we will be shipping.
Alicia came in.
Alicia, thank you so much.
Yay!
Number 586 is bidding $50 to American Quilt Study Group. Thank you so much, Alicia. We appreciate your generosity. Anybody else before we go? Going once, going twice. Last call.
You are welcome to call AQSG and just say, here, take my money.
Thank you so much.
Yep, that's true. It doesn't
You
end.
don't
It
have
doesn't
to
end
do it.
here.
Wonderful evening.
Oh, she got another one.
Oh,
Oh, yay! Another one. That's awesome. Okay.
She'll grab that person. Well, friends,
Wow.
I spent a fair amount of money. Thank you, Steph and Julie, for supporting me in my habit.
You know I always support you.
anytime.
Yeah, that one quilt I had to get because I heard that Julie Silber was bidding on it. So
That's what I heard too.
yeah, so
I didn't want to bid against her, so I didn't.
you just wanted to plant the earworm.
Exactly.
Bid.
Yeah, I mean,
We
that's the
did-
thing. Julie's a shell. She's out there to drive your bids up, and you just need to accept it and appreciate her for it.
Yeah, you just need to fall in line and just let it happen. Just let it happen.
Yes.
I'm
It
I'm
is
sure I
so-
will be pleased, and I'll have to show those quilts on stream when I get them. So I don't
Yes.
know. Maybe we'll have to have Julie back to like
Perhaps.
look at them with us and play with the new toys.
Now that she knows she's been a nerd all this time, I'm happy to come back anytime. Thank you.
Yay!
You can come back anytime.
Anytime.
Especially if we're like doing stuff. We always like to do stuff for like AQSG and whatnot because it's a good time. Thank you everybody for in the chat. We've still got 20 live with us right now. This
Hello.
concludes virtual seminar as well.
Yeah, this is the end, and now the three of us got to go take a nap.
Yeah, now and now we sleep. Yeah, it was a fantastic 4 days. It was my brain is so full of information.
Oh my gosh, yes.
The welcome reception with the breakout rooms I thought was fantastic. Having that time to like hang out and mingle and stuff like that. So
Yeah, and I'm very sorry that I missed that. I wish I could have. I just couldn't cancel the plans my husband had for me. But I really hope we can do that more often, you know, because I heard lots of members say that they really enjoyed it. So,
Great.
Yeah.
All right.
all right.
Well, thanks
well,
everybody for being here.
Yeah.
You're
thank
going to
you.
bed. I'm going to have dinner.
Oh, I need to do that too.
It's only 5:30.
Do that too.
Yeah. The
Okay.
beauty
Well,
of
thanks
time zone.
everybody.
Thanks again.
Bye.
Bye-bye.